Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw here at ILTMCon, and once again we're talking to great hoteliers that are here, great luxury travel providers, and I'm here with a gentleman I've interviewed before, actually by Zoom. We were just deciding this as Faisal Jafar, who is the global head of LXR, right?
Yes, that's right.
That's right, LXR, which is LXR Hotels and Resorts, and that is part of Hilton. And we've talked before about this because I've stated a few of the properties, but we're going to talk to Faisal about the development of this brand, particular Hilton luxury brand, and how it's probably going to go on steroids in a little while, as he was telling me earlier. A lot more than that. We'll tell you how many are around these days and what the brand actually is. You'll find out about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Faisal, great to see you live in person as opposed to Zoom, right?
Thank you, James. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we're here. And now tell us a little bit about LXR. How many LXR hotels are there now today?
There are 13 globally and soon to be 14 in February.
And what is an LXR hotel? What makes for one?
Thank you. LXR is one of Hilton's 3 luxury brands, and it's really geared towards independent hotels that have their own identity, that have their own story, and their own way of delivering hospitality, and are able to bring that to the world with the benefits of being part of the Hilton luxury ecosystem and enjoy all the resources, team members, programs, distribution, sales and marketing, and the loyalty program that our other luxury brands, Golden Astoria and Conrad, enjoy.
Well, one of the things I talked to you last time ago was about ready to open. Had just stayed at the LXR that's part of the Resorts World in Las Vegas, which is the highest end of the. There's a Conrad, there's a Hilton Hotels, and then there is the LXR, and it's a beautiful property. It's really luxury. It's very, not really like Vegas, let me tell you. It's a very different thing for that. So that's one of them. But talk a little bit about some of the other ones that are out there and how travel advisors might know.
Yeah, so the property in Vegas that you mentioned is called Crockford's Las Vegas, and each property has its own brand and identity. The newest one we've opened, a very exciting property in Bali called Umana Bali.
Bali, you're getting my interest right away.
Yeah, Umana Bali, 72 villas, all villa property. They're actually, almost like private homes given the scale and the amenities that are offered there. Beautiful plunge pools and jacuzzis, so depending on what suits you at the moment.
So Bali is one.
Bali is one. Santa Monica, Oceana in Santa Monica, in a beautiful residential area of Santa Monica. Anguilla, we have a property called Zemi Beach House.
I've heard of that.
And that's a fantastic boutique property. Both of these properties all 3 of these properties I mentioned are around 70, 75 villas or rooms. And another one in Bodrum called Susona Bodrum.
Okay.
And then next year in February, opening Waikiki.
Another good, it's a great destination.
Another fantastic destination, and looking ahead, we just signed a property in Lake Garda in Italy. So,
and that's a beautiful. People think of Como, but Garda is a beautiful lake as well.
Yeah, it's not as let's say visited by international tourists, but
George Clooney isn't riding his motorcycle around, in case you're wondering, but it is a beautiful lake.
And so this is a grand hotel on the banks of the lake. It was built in 1885. It's called Grand Hotel Lake Cardone, and it will be completely shut down and renovated to an incredible standard.
So these are all the characteristics. They're all luxury hotels. Some a little more boutique in terms of the size, but they all have a commonality is that they want to keep their brands, but they want to be part of the LXR system, right?
Yeah, they want to keep their brands and their way of delivering hospitality, so the team members take a real pride in delivering that unique guest experience, with all the different opportunities to experience the destination. So in Japan, where we have a property called Roku Kyoto, which is an incredible property in northern Kyoto. It's surrounded by these beautiful gardens, ancient tea houses, the Golden Temple is very close by, and some of the activities you can engage in, like kintsugi, which is the art of repairing loved ceramics with gold.
You just hit on my hobby. I love doing that.
Japanese paper making. Well, there might be one of your mugs that you really love.
I probably need that kind of therapy. But yeah, so that's it. So you have amazing properties here. And what would you tell our 127,000 travel advisors about LXR as a brand that they can tell their clients about what it means? Because they're going to see that. I remember when I first saw it, I said, "What? Okay, I see the name of this hotel that I know, and then it says LXR." And then I always wonder, what does that mean? Well, LXR sort of short for luxury, but that's I assume that was what it was going for. But what is the brand characteristic that they can assure their clients this is going to be a great place to stay?
So we are focused on celebrating the timeless pursuit of personal adventure, and the way that we do that is by offering properties that have some commonality, but that commonality is the fact that each is so unique. And the way that they deliver that hospitality is through design that is individual to them and really reflects the destination. Bespoke and personalized service. We're paying attention to every detail. It's not mass produced, it's personally delivered, and then cultural experiences that really immerse you in the destination. So those would be the common themes, but how each property brings it to life is completely unique.
Amazing. So that's what you can expect. Now, where can travel advisors go to learn more about LXR in terms of the websites, things like that?
The website, which we launched a new one this year, and we're currently working on some very exciting updates too, and that will be launched in the new year, as well as our Instagram feed, which is at LXR Hotels.
And what is the website URL?
It's lxrhotels.com.
Okay, that's easy.
Yeah.
Three words, you're good. Faisal, it's great to see you here. Always nice to see you and what's going on with LXR. And really, these are amazing properties. I've stayed in a few. I was trying to remember the last one. I stayed in the Resorts World. Great property, and I do know when you see LXR, it's kind of a mark that this is part of the Hilton system, but it is a luxury hotel on its own very much.
James, we'd love to get you down to some of the other properties like the Seychelles, or we have a property called Mango House, Roku Kyoto, and Sasona Bodrum. I think those would be great properties for you.
Well, I got all sound great, and I got to figure out my schedule and like that. But definitely, and what we'll do an interview with your general managers and do something really nice for them. Again, Faisal, good to see you here. Always great to see you here, and see you online too. But this is nice to see you in person.
Thank you so much.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.